Well, here we are, day 7. But before I move on to day 7, I really want to know how you went with being kind to your mind. Were you able to switch out those negative affirmations that you were telling yourself to positive ones? How did you go writing out a positive affirmation 20 times and reading it out loud to the mirror? It's not always easy, but honestly, I actually make this a daily habit. This is part of my morning routine. Every single morning, I have some positive affirmations that I have written out that I repeat to myself every morning and evening and throughout the day. Not always in front of the mirror, but in the morning, definitely in front of the mirror, but throughout the day, I will say it to myself over and over and over again, just to really continually, basically bathing myself in positive affirmations. I just want to briefly touch on, because I have had a question about, people seeming and feeling that self-care can be seen as being vain if you're speaking these, wonderful positive affirmations to yourself. And the answer to that is no. I mean, look, it's so important to build up your own self-esteem and your own self-worth. But if you were getting there and telling yourself, like, I'm so beautiful and I'm so much more beautiful than everybody else, then yes, that is being vain. Because at the end of the day, I really believe that every single person on this planet is beautiful. Each and every one of us brings something to the table. We are all unique in our own unique ways. So I feel that, when I tell myself, I am beautiful and I radiate love, light, and beauty, that is just building myself up. I do not once get there and think, oh, that's because I'm better than everybody else, because I honestly don't believe that I'm better than anybody else. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all human. We all need air to breathe. We need food to eat. We need, shelter and clothing. But we are all unique in our own unique ways. So it's about really building yourself up, and that's not being vain at all. Loving yourself is not being vain. It's just really lifting yourself up. And again, like I said, it doesn't mean to say that by building yourself up and loving yourself that you're better than anybody else on the planet, because you're not. If you think that, then absolutely that is your ego and that is vanity. And like I said, I honestly believe that each and every single one of us brings something to the table. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. We're all beautiful. Okay? So hopefully that answers and addresses that. So for day 7, it's about supporting yourself. What are some ways that you can truly support yourself on this journey? Okay? On your self-discovering journey. And some things could be, reading books, listening to podcasts, really immersing yourself in different workshops and things like that are really going to support your positive self-growth as well as your own spiritual growth. Okay? So it's also having conversations with friends and family members, especially if you really feel that you need support. Like, allow yourself to ask for help. Because I know that's something that I sometimes really struggle with, is actually asking for help. Because, I don't want to feel like I'm a burden or to seem less than. But we all need help. We all need connectedness. We all need to feel supported and loved, and that we do belong. So it is really, really important as you're embarking on this that you really truly support yourself, okay? Because there are going to definitely be moments where we can look back on things that we can potentially feel triggered and be upset by and stuff like that. So really, really, really surround yourself with a really great support network. And like I said, you've got family and friends. There are also, of course, Facebook groups that you can join. You can, like I said, listen to podcasts, read books. The Hay House actually have a really great app which is called Empower You. And on that app, there are so many resources that you can absolutely have access to. They have, it's a membership, you subscribe to that, but it absolutely gives you full access to all of Louise Hay's work, as well as a huge amount of authors, workshops and courses. I myself run workshops, and I also have my own podcast out, so just reach out if need be. But it really is supporting yourself. The other way to really support yourself is by doing things that absolutely bring you joy. You know, like going and exercising. You know, that could just be taking yourself for a walk every morning and just really, you know, supporting your mental, physical and emotional well-being. If you're feeling tired, take the time out to rest. So, you know, take a bath, have a bubble bath, whatever is going to help you feel restored and just really feel supported. Because honestly, when you really do start embarking on this self-discovery journey, that there are definitely moments where you can feel like you're falling in the rabbit hole, or your feelings like bleh. And the other important thing is to really say those positive affirmations, because they really help you come through. And I know sometimes if I am, and I have absolutely felt really quite negative and been a bit of a Debbie Downer myself, then it's been about really keep saying those affirmations to really pull myself up, and to listen to the podcast, or, you know, listen to music. Listen to some feel-good music that you can sing along to, or that you can dance to, just to help bring yourself out of that meh. You know, some days where you just feel like meh, you feel blur. So just, it's really trying to find the things that absolutely lighten you up. So meditation actually is also another good one, just to really help support you, whether that be guided meditation, or just the deep breathing. And I know in previous episodes where I've done the whole deep breathing exercise, especially if you're feeling anxious. So it's just to really bring yourself back to center. Another way to support yourself is go out into nature. Absolutely, just, you know, immerse yourself in nature and sit down under a tree, or take your shoes off and put your feet firmly on the ground and just really breathe in, you know, Mother Nature's energy. Just even getting back to nature really supports you. And I know for me, sometimes just absolutely reminding myself to get out there and really ground myself absolutely sort of really lifts and supports me up. So hopefully the few things that I have suggested today will really help you, okay? And of course, there is nothing like getting together with a group of like-minded people and having a conversation, whether it be over coffee, wine, beer, whatever, and just having these conversations. Sometimes it's the best therapy you can honestly ask for, or actually seek out a professional therapist like a psychologist, a life coach, who can really help support you on your journey, and especially in the times where you're starting to feel a little bit down. Okay, so day 7, supporting yourself. It's so important. It really is. And the good thing is once you have these like strategies and tools in place, that when you start to notice yourself feeling a bit down, you can bring and utilize these tools to really help you. These are the resources that I use. Anyway, congrats on getting to day 7. I am super, super proud of you. I really, really am. And I really hope that you are really proud of you too. Okay? Be really proud of yourself for making this effort. Sometimes, we might take, feel like we take 3 steps forward and then we're taking, 2 steps backward. That's okay. It's just life. But honestly, just keep moving forward, keep going on. And if you have to re-listen to these videos over and over again, then that's okay too. Do what feels right for you. Do what is best for you. Anyway, go and have the best day ever, and I shall see you ready for day 8 tomorrow. And in the meantime, go and have the best day ever. Take care of you. Go and support you. Bring joy to you. Dance if you feel like dancing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Ciao. Mwah.